Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you to a couple of iconic English landmarks. I'm here in lovely Somerset, in Cheddar. We're about to ride the Gorge. Let's have it! Well, the Gorge may be relatively small. It's certainly no Grand Canyon, but it is spectacular. There is no doubt about that. And it is my pleasure to take you along with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like, the notification thing, all that down below, so that you get informed each time a new video comes out. And that will all help keep these adventures rolling. Now, speaking of rolling, we're rolling uphill now, because this is the start of the Gorge. My plan today is to ride the Gorge, then make my way onto Glastonbury Tor. But first, the Gorge, and it looks absolutely stunning. Lots of bikes out today. There's supposed to be a bit of a heat wave. It's 20 degrees at the moment. It hasn't fully kicked in yet, but I'm sure it might. Think bike, yes, well I do that all the time. My life is all the better for it. What I'll do is I'll take us up to the top of the Gorge, then I'll spin the bike around and ride back down. Maybe seek out some light refreshment in the village of Cheddar before I head off to Wales. Pretty sure whatever I do, it's not going to be a fast ride. There's a lot of traffic about. The promise of warm weather has pulled everybody out. Looking at road cyclists, they've got quite a ride ahead of them. I know that because I've done it on a road bike myself in the past. As I said, the bikes are out in force. Yes, short but sweet, I would describe this as. It is spectacular, but not very long. But we'll double the experience by turning around and riding it in the other direction as well. I'm sure most people do. The bikes really are out in force. Well, the flow of that ride was most definitely disturbed by all the road bikes. It will be different heading that way. Right, take two. Let's see if this is a little more of a exhilarating ride. At least if I'm stuck behind a road bike now, it will have gravity on its side. still, the roads are here for everybody to use, and you just have to be tolerant and accept that. This is a bit more like it though. When I last rode this on a road bike, I arrived at the top of the gorge to find the road shut. So Ben and I, we kind of lifted our bikes over the cones and then cycled down here with the road entirely to ourselves. And that was quite an experience. It is spectacular though. So I'm guessing this is the only place where you can actually claim to have manufactured cheddar cheese. And there are many cheddar cheese shops here, and they're stored in the caves. Got a bunch of caves here at Cheddar, and there's also some more a bit further down the road at Wookey Hole. All good for a day out with a family. I do apologise about the fly splats on the screen. I have ridden for about 3.5 hours to get here, and obviously picked up a passenger or two along the way, but I will have a crack at cleaning that at some point. So Wookey Hole is up this way, which is a fairly extensive series of caves which are well worth a visit. Well, I can see the cathedral over there, but the road to get to it is closed for the market. So it is a bit of a challenge today. Sometimes you have to know when you're beaten, and I can't get close to the cathedral on the bike, so I'm going to walk to it. Well, the scaffolding's very pretty. Okay, on to Glastonbury it is. So I'm going to check out the tour. I'm also going to get myself some lunch and just soak up the alternative vibe for a little bit. I'm fast coming to the conclusion, visiting places that are beautiful like Wales but absolutely teeming with people, that I prefer to be away from masses of crowds. I really do. Obviously Glastonbury is going to be pretty busy. But it's all fine, and we've got hopefully some lovely twisty Somerset roads to get us there. Should just come into view as I get round this bit of road here. Quite how well the GoPro will pick it out, I don't know. There it is. See it up there. There it is. Well, that, folks, is how easy you can be caught out. Bit of a camber. I stopped and then it was on its way. No way I was going to save that. But the bike's all right. A few new scratches on the panniers. What can you do? Anyway, let's try and find this Tor. It's not quite going to plan, is it? Right, let's see if I can actually get up there without going wrong. Well, there's no way up there. They're not supposed to be up there anyway. Plus there's a police car with its blue lights flashing, so something is up on the Tor. I'll take a wander up, find somewhere to park down here. Well, the bike is locked up. I'm just around the corner from the Tor. I can't see any signs anywhere saying that you can't park here. What's the bet I come back to find the bike's been towed away? Drop the bike on a adverse camber on a junction, which nobody's fault but mine, but it happens to all of us. So when the flood of comments come in saying, obviously it does happen to everybody. And then up here a moment ago, where the Tor is, there were two police cars with blue flashing lights, so maybe there's going to be some reason I can't access the Tor. If that's the case, then I shall give it up as a bad job. We shall see. Police cars are still there. I'm already out of breath. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. So it looks like I am going to make it up to the Tor. I'm going to do it slowly. So unless I'm mistaken, I think the Tor is sited on the mythical island of Avalon, all part of the King Arthur legend and the Knights of the Round Table. I will flash up on the screen some details about it about now. Said it before, the two-wheel dreamer channel and steps, that's anonymous, they are one and the same. of those fields down there hosts a rather famous music festival, which I've never been to and probably never will. Right folks, I am going to head into Glastonbury and get some lunch. Hopefully I can do it without anything going wrong again. What a day. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.